Tony and I have head off from Bendigo again. We're heading down south to Melbourne. We're going to catch the Spirit of Tasmania, which is a boat or a ferry that's going to take us to Devonport in Tasmania. Takes off at 7 o'clock tonight. Takes all night to travel the Bass Strait. And we'll be there 6 o'clock in the morning, ready to depart. See what we're going to find around Tasmania. You looking forward to this, Tony?
Oh, absolutely. I haven't done the boat across Bass Strait yet, so I'm looking forward to that and generally seeing what Tasmania brings.
But how do we get on the boat over there?
Detour. Oh, this is a detour, look.
But the ship's over there.
Yeah, I know, but look, there's the cars there. See?
Oh, you go right round.
Yeah, we go right around here.
Oh, I get you.
See, that's...
So we just sit here until...
Yeah, we all sit here with our cars.
Yeah, we just wait, I suppose.
Driving across the country, looking for a way. Neon sign to guide me and take me through today. It's a matter of time.
Our ship, the Spirit of Tasmania, was built in 1998 with an overall length of 194 metres. It takes anywhere between 9 and 11 hours to cross from Melbourne to Devonport. Hopefully you get a nice smooth trip like we did. The 4 main engines, with a horsepower over 57,000, uses 7 tonnes of fuel an hour, costing over $1 million a month.
Now, in the distance over there is Tasmania, those little lights. So we've arrived at Devonport, Tasmania, 5:45 in the morning.
In my place where I am found, I'm still amazed that you're not around. I know that it's a blessing to be a man.
Okay, we're here at Devonport. Bloke was saying it only takes about 2 hours to get all the way to Stanley up here.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And he said over here at Arthur River, I told him we're going to stay there tonight. He said this road here, he said just ask the locals, make sure that it actually is still passable.
Oh, yeah.
Because they had bushfires some time ago.
Geez, we're right up against the coast, aren't we? I mean, we've hardly been inland at all, really. This road goes right up along the coast.
It's a question of being down for some kind of tension that I like. I've got no time to make you believe me. Set in the sun for someone to lead me. I've got so much time to take it easy now that I'm on my own.
Danny leading the way. Oh yes, forgot about that. What are you taking a photo there of, Danny?
Just had a nice outline of the hill, and then you got that, all that cloud.
Yeah, I see. There's the cave.
Welcome to the cave, Yatawacha Pawatina. The North Cave Aboriginal Shelter, like so many Aboriginal sites around the country, is sacred. And for this reason, to keep up Aboriginal traditional culture, this cave isn't open to visitors, so we respect it from a distance.
I don't know where I'm going, but I'm headed for you tonight. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm gonna make it.
We're just making our way to Stanley, a bit further west along the north end of the Tasmania. And there's a little sort of a flat mountain called the Nut. We're just going to have a look at that. Apparently it was a volcano that lost its top.
So Westward heaven is all I'll ever need. Yeah, yeah. I said it all before, but I'm a
So here we are, we're going up the chairlift at the Nut at Stanley. That's Stanley behind us there. And it's a magnificent little town. We've been told that they do seal tours and the penguins come up at night time. Well, we just had our counter meal. What was that hotel called? We had a pub meal at the pub in Stanley.
The Stanley Hotel.
Stanley Hotel, there you go. You can hear our windscreen wipers going. So hopefully it won't be too bad for us. We're going to take what you get though. Well, there's a good shot of the Nut at Stanley. Sonny Smithton. Tony said, you watch, in a minute we'll be putting our sunnies on. And he was right. 300 metres? Hey mate, pull in. Tarkine Forest Adventures. What time is it? It's still early. I'll tell you what, I didn't realise it was so close.
Dismal Swamp.
Oh,
No, that's right. She said they were shut,
oh,
didn't she?
did she?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You should get a view of that.
I have.
We can't go any further. That's right. They only shut a couple of weeks ago for the
April,
winter.
10 to 4. No, it says it's closed.
There you go.
Well, the good news or the bad news?
What?
Good news, that was a really lovely lady here in Arthur River at the Parks and Wildlife Service.
Yeah.
I told her where we're going to go, and she there's a really nice camping place not far from here,
Oh, yeah,
which
cool.
is pretty cool.
Oh,
What can I say? We're up here, Arthur River,
yeah.
and this prickly wattled campsite's pretty good, she said. Down here at Lindsay River, they're doing bridge works this week.
So it's closed for the week.
Yeah. And then the trouble is we're going to have to go back and come back.
Ah,
There's no shortcut.
there's nothing, is there?
There's nothing.
And that bridge, that is definitely out, that bridge.
They started work on it yesterday.
Bear of the dark.
But the road we're going to take now is going to take us through some bigger forest, apparently. So
Oh, well, that's all right.
let's
Well,
go.
maybe we should get cracking.
Day that comes up.
That's the reason why we can't go through. They're doing the bridge at Lindsay River, which is real unfortunate. Now we're going to go that way.
Which is basically where we came from.
Yeah, and then go right round, which is going to add a bit more miles to our trip and a bit more time.
To hell with Mr. Right. He died of a need to know. She's an original time. I'm getting ready to go.
I was glad you spotted this site, Danny, because I'd had enough and I was getting really disappointed finding this little area in the middle of nowhere, no one else around. I think you've done a great job. So
We drove all that way just to come back pretty much almost where we started.
up early and go tomorrow, I reckon.
No mucking about.
Ready to go. I'm just having a quick look around to see what this place actually looked like.
There's not much here. Well,
No, it's quite a nice area though.
it's got a toilet.
I distance between me and you. I time in tears. I feel the pain of your distant lonely years.
Just going on a bit of a walk to Hellyer Gorge. It should be pretty nice, I would say. It's really foggy, it's really cold, it's sort of icy out there, but not too bad, I reckon.
Well, let's do it.
It's beautiful through here.
It's just like a real rainforest, isn't it?
Yeah,
But there is quite a bit of rainforest in Tasmania.
yeah.
How cute's that? We stopped in Waratah, had our cup of tea and scones. The tin mine is now up and running again, the biggest producer of tin in the world at one stage. Tony wanted to make use of the phone box, which is a rare sight in this country these days. You don't see phone boxes on the side of the road anymore. It's a settlement for miners. They do a lot of mining around here. Don't ask me what. Probably find out shortly. Well, the fellow with that truck there just told me that here at Savage River they mine iron ore.
Corinna, which was once called Royanreen, was the Aboriginal name for a young Tasmanian tiger. Corinna's rip-roaring days were in the gold rush of the late 1800s and had 2 hotels, one on each side of the river. Corinna was born when prospectors pushed overland south from Waratah to the Heemskirk, Zeehan and Lyell regions. And the largest nugget of gold ever discovered in Tasmania was found a few kilometres upstream from Corinna in 1883, weighing 7.5 kilograms.
How you going?
Good, how are you?
We're doing a documentary, and we're gonna film ourselves going across the ferry. Now, does that take one car?
Well,
How's it?
I was hoping to take 2 of you.
Yeah, but are we
Yeah.
side by side or front to back?
Front to back.
Can we go in front of him there? Thanks, mate.
How are ya? Yeah, good, thanks.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. Onto the ferry we go, Dan the man. Oh, we've got to go right up there. Go on. Hey, this is all right. This is good, mate.
It's so quiet.
Oh, there we go. Fat Man Barge. Are you just out here working or working holiday or?
Oh, I'm an assistant manager here.
Oh, are ya?
Yeah, I got hired on about 10 days ago. So, yeah, we started a little while ago and, yeah, I should be here for a long time.
This road's absolutely fucked over here too.
Oh, wonderful.
Bad.
Yeah, you guys will enjoy it.
We'll get through it on this.
Yeah, you'll get through there. It's just potholes everywhere.
Oh, really?
I'll stick lines anyway because I'll be having a beer.
Oh,
Thanks, mate.
yeah.
Thanks very much for that.
Yeah, no problem. Catch you later.
Yeah, no worries. Take it easy.
Drive safe.
Thanks, well done. He's tooting us. Yeah, that was good. How's that other bloke? Oh, this rate's fucked, actually.
Oh, did you run already?
Yeah, mate.
This road's nothing. I was actually thinking giant ruts.
Yeah, it's a fuck road, actually.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
Bring us sideways, Dan. You're loving this, mate, aren't you?
Can you tell?
Running it around, yeah. Have a look at this place, Danny. It's bare as, really. The hills, the mountains, everything's bare. Copper town, copper mining town. That's their main industry here. There's no shortage of it at the moment.
Do you look how old those houses are?
No, it's an old place. Derwent Bridge, 86 k's that way.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Yeah.
That's a nice railway
Did you
station.
see that mural on the wall there of the mountains?
Just looking over here.
Oh, Queenstown Railway Station. Yeah, that is nice. There's some nice old buildings here. Really nice.
Lake St Clair 91, that's where we're going.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. Here we go. This is going to be interesting. We're going to be going up in the misty fog.
Every time that you're great in size, it's gonna be alright. When I see that you give it up, every time that you take in size, it's gonna be right. When I see that you give it in.
We're at Derwent Bridge. We thought we'd stop at the hotel for a minute, just have a quick drink, bit of a stop, make any necessary phone calls or whatever. Lake St Clair's just up the road a bit, and we're going to stop there for the night and camp out. It's pretty cold tonight, a little bit cold, so hopefully we can get a good fire going, keep warm. Thankfully we're going to set up in the daytime for once. It was a big drive today, a little bit bigger tomorrow, but we'll be okay.
We're heading out to our camping ground at Lake St Clair. It's only about 5k from Derwent Bridge, so I'm really happy about this. We got it's not raining at the moment, which is good. It's been raining on and off. These roads have been wet the whole time.
There's been so much roadkill on the road, isn't it? Like,
Oh,
it's
shitloads.
everywhere. I don't know how they've even got an animal
Shitloads.
population in this state.
I know. It is unbelievable. Well, that might be testament to how much fauna there is actually floating around this state. What do you reckon, Dad? Have a look at Lake St Clair. How beautiful.
It is a nice spot. I can see it'd be really nice during the day.
Yeah, but at least we got here before dark.
Oh, you got a flat rock for me?
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, see? Did it well. Looks a pretty fancy boathouse, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. It's going up. You want to see about that wall?
Okay, we've been to the wall.
Yeah. There's a guy that's been carving out this wall, big wooden wall. I think it illustrates a story. Unfortunately, it was closed. Same sort of thing like we saw up in the Alpine.
Yeah, that's right.
Cut a swathe through the mountain.
One night after hours, I was sitting in a bar back in Abilene, when an older woman came and sat next to me and told me that her name was Nadine.
just coming into Grant, and on the other side of the bridge is Bridgewater. And this causeway is one of the earliest convict-built causeways in Tasmania. These convicts built a lot of things in Tasmania, like bridges and buildings. And when you got hard labour as a punishment, you did hard labour.
Oh, yeah.
We've stopped in Hobart for a minute. We're going to go through now and go down to Huon Valley and make our way down south to Cockle Creek. On the way, we're going to stop at the Tarhoon Airwalk, where you get to walk through the canopy of the big high trees. So that should be pretty interesting.
I'd like to have some silence in my head, but those voices keep talking to me. Why can't you see that I'm drifting offshore, and I need you to save me?
Nice part of the world here. Lovely.
It's a little bit weird, actually. There's just a bunch of houses here. There's nothing else.
But do you get the feeling like you're back in time a little bit?
Yeah, well, two dogs sitting on the...
And then they laugh. Not another one, Ralph.
But everything comes to me. I wanna be as far away as I can get, but everything comes to me. I wanna be as far away as I can get, but everything comes to me. I wanna be as far away as I can get, but everything comes, everything comes, everything comes.
One bounce and away it goes.
So does that mean you get bad luck now?
Shit, I hope not. We're only halfway through this trip.
Clear this way, my friend. Yeah, Jeeveston, 28 kilometres.
Yeah,
Actually,
28 k's back.
Jeeveston's got some interesting wood carvings. We just want to stop for 2 minutes.
What carvings?
Yeah, they're like tree
Where about?
stumps. No, just all around town. Just
Oh, yeah.
they're just features.
Oh, here we go. Fucking Hewies.
Well, the end of that rainbow might be down at Cockle Creek, mate. We could find a pot of gold down there, Tony.
It's looking pretty dark where we're going.
Yeah, straight ahead of us.
Don't want to sit up in the rain there like that.
Well, no, we just sit in the car
Until it stops.
until we're ready to get out.
Like, we haven't got that far to go, have we?
I don't think so. So there's one place called Catamaran. And
Yeah,
then-
that's right. We'll come across that. Only room for one car. Oh, look at this, mate. Doesn't that look beautiful?
Oh no, I can't see it.
Recherche Bay. Oh, this is beautiful. Have a look at that.
That is pretty nice.
The hills going into the sea.
Moss Glen. I thought this would have been Catamaran. We didn't even hear about Moss Glen.
It's just a little dirt track. There's
Yeah.
all these houses on the right-hand side. just tracking the water.
Moss Glen. Look at the grass, beautiful. Cockle Creek.
There you go.
Now, how far do we risk going down here, brother?
Yeah, that's all right. We'll see how we go.
Mate, that's a pretty nice beach.
Oh, this is beautiful. What a beautiful part of the world this is. So I reckon set up here, just over behind these little shrubs here. With a bit of luck, it won't even rain. I can picture us sitting out here on the chairs later on, Dan. I'm pleased we landed here. This is a really good spot you picked. We've got rice with lean beef chilli. So
beans.
And beans.
We had a quick walk down to a whale sculpture tonight, just to see where things were. Tomorrow morning we're going to get up nice and early. We're going to go for a bit of a walk. We've decided to walk for an hour.
2 hours.
2 hour round trip.
Yeah.
To Fisher's Point.
Yeah.
And if we're there nicely on time, we should see the sunrise. You're happy to be here, aren't you?
Oh, this is beautiful, man. This is the best part of the trip so far, mate. Geez, that rain.
It's starting, isn't it?
It certainly is.
All right, well, we're snug as bugs in rugs here, so we're going to go to bed early so we can wake up early before sunrise. See you tomorrow morning.
Well, it's the next morning.
It's the next morning.
Friday morning.
5 o'clock in the morning. We're going to have a quick breakfast, and we're going to Fisher's Point, that way. So here we are, going on this walk to Fisher's Point.
We figured we might catch a sunrise over the water there, right on Fisher's Point. That's the aim.
So there we go. Yeah, well, the long bit of the mark is sort of saying up that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, it's a worn path.
It is it?
Geez, it looks pretty spooky though. Is this it?
No, I don't think so. I think it's where that beacon is flashing over there. Can you see that?
Oh yeah, there he is.
The seal just going into the water. That is what scared the hell out of me. He was only just sitting here.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Well, let's have.
There could be damn well more here.
Well, keep your eye open. We made it.
The sun's going to rise.
Somewhere
there. Directly over there.
Unfortunately, we tried to do a time lapse on the sunrise. We thought it was going to be beautiful over there, but too much cloud. Bit of a disappointment.
Danny can work his magic though. He can do pretty well on these things.
Maybe. You reckon I could create a sun?
And that is what he did.
Great spot here, wasn't it? Cockle Creek.
It was good.
Well, we've only just been to the Cascade Brewery. Things sometimes just don't go our way. We've actually just missed a tour, and the next one's not till 1 o'clock, and that's unfortunately not in our time range, so we won't be able to go to that. But we did have a beer there. The brewery is an absolutely beautiful old building.
The tour goes for about an hour and a half, and it's only $20 a head, so it's good value, I reckon.
Beautiful gardens, nice restaurant. You could spend a couple of hours getting quietly sliced.
Over the Tasman Bridge.
This bridge, I remember it fell down while people were driving across it.
1974 or earlier. So I can't remember it.
I don't know.
Now, why did it happen though? Was it because of a windstorm or?
No, a barge bumped into a pylon.
Oh, really?
Okay, yeah.
We went past Richmond. Richmond's a pretty old town. It's got the oldest jail in Australia. Quaint little replica of old Hobart town. And also we passed the turn off to Port Arthur. We're not going to go to Port Arthur. I mean, everybody goes to Port Arthur, but it is a pretty interesting place. If you're ever down this part of the world, it's worth seeing. It's a old convict settlement. Very interesting old buildings and stories about the convicts, how they spent their time here in Australia when they came here. It's worthwhile seeing.
I'm going to cook a honey mustard chicken on a bed of rice. And I'll tell you what, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. It's bloody beautiful. Now, one of the most important ingredients when you're cooking this dish is that. Alright? You know what I'll do with that?
What do you do with that?
This.
How do you know how much to use? Okay, Tony's done a good job here.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
Seriously, yeah?
Yeah, I do. Freycinet National Park.
Freycinet.
Freycinet National Park.
Freycinet.
It's some effing park anyway. We're at the base of the mountains, on the beach, perfect campsite, perfect food, and the weather is just, we just keep lucking out with this weather. All right, we've still got a couple of nights to go. Let's not jinx ourselves. So we'll see how we go. That's where we're going, up there.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of tourists this time of year. That's why we seem to be able to get camping spots easily enough. So Wineglass Bay is apparently on the other side of these mountains. Look who's struggling this time, hey? Now, man O'Brien here's giving me, stirring me about it.
Yeah, whatever you reckon, mate.
That's for people like you that need a rest every now and again.
Yeah.
They've done a nice job in setting up the path. That's Coles Bay. Oh, that's not far.
That won't take 20 minutes.
No, it's just up the road a bit.
Yeah.
There we go.
Turn off 15 metres. Anyway, what are you doing, mate? Having a rest? We only got 20 metres to go for the lookout.
Yeah, I'm going to be fresh for that last 20 metres. It's a beautiful walk, isn't it? It's like so nicely laid out. We're here, we made it. Is that worth the walk up?
Yeah, I think so. I can safely say that is.
We only went to the Wineglass Bay Lookout and it was really worth it. Fantastic scenery, awesome things along the way like those boulders. That just blew me away. I just love that sort of stuff. The track is really nicely laid out. It's just steep a couple of times. It's a bit of work going up. You don't need a jumper or anything like that. And on the way down it's very easy.
Lay and put your weary soul to rest. Yeah, I will try to do my best to keep you safe inside this nest and keep the gravity from pulling you to earth. I'd like to say this gets more clear when it's more cloudy every day. But summer's gonna come and burn the stormy clouds and all the doubt away.
See these, is that it? Yeah, see these funny sculptures?
Oh, yeah.
Indian. There's someone just made those
Yeah,
sculptures out of
just
metal
set 'em
and
out there,
metal
yeah.
and junk.
And that's what they are.
Oh, you know what they say? You know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
I guess. This is nice, mate.
Yeah, it's full in there.
St. Helens waterfront.
Toilets, there's toilets for you.
Oh, look, can sit there.
Yeah.
That is bloody nice, man.
I like marinas.
This is beautiful. Oh, they're beautiful. All the boats are in.
Look at all their views up there.
Yeah, geez, this is a bigger town than I thought.
There's an area called the Gardens, which is actually where we're going to try to have a look at. Alright, we're at the Bay of Fires. If you like boulders and the ocean, mate, it's a perfect spot for you. It was for me. Tony, not so much.
Here we go.
Oh, good luck. What do you think?
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like it, it's nice.
Oh, man. That's great. Well, while Tony has a break on his own back at the campsite, I've gone for a walk down to Policeman's Point itself. I don't know what those birds are, but they're quite cute. Such a beautiful spot. I love the sound of the ocean, the smell of the sea, white sand.
This is Chella. This is Inti Minty.
Inti Minty?
Yeah.
You just go around on this bike?
Yeah, it's done a lot of travel on this bike. Just taking the dogs for a ride.
That's a damn good looking fire, Tony.
My day's done, mate. I've had enough. Oh, I've got to cook, but what a meal.
Swept into the wind, I see motionless waves on the shores. I've never been this high before, levitating so far.
Danny and I have just come across this area called Little Blue Lake. As you can see, the blue colour is like a turquoise, real strange looking colour because there's tin mining operations nearby. The white clay from the tin mining actually reflects the clear blue of the sky and it gives it this turquoise look.
Well, here's Launceston. You can see by some of the architecture, it's been around for a little while. Nice old building.
Nice, beautiful building.
Nice. Yeah. See how small the streets are?
Yeah.
Like here we are in the pretty much
the
heart of-
CBD.
Yeah, I think we are, yeah. And the streets are still small, like just a suburb.
Tourist centre visitor parking only. I think I'll just park in that because we're
tourists and we're visiting.
We're heading to the Maricopa Caves just outside Mole Creek, and we'll be staying at Mole Creek. These caves are around about 7 k's from it, and so we thought, well, we'll come straight out to the caves, head to Mole Creek when we're finished to set up camp and everything like that.
You've got you risen some strange little demons telling me your love is a gas.
9 degrees. Better rug up.
After the cave tour, I'm more enlightened in relation to cave life, everything under the ground. They seem to think that this area around where we are at Maricopa is about 400 kilometres underground of caves, and they reckon Tasmania has about 3,000 kilometres of caves. So pretty interesting, Dan.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Very good. Okay then. All right, so that's it. We're going to set up camp at Mole Creek, and I think we're going to treat ourselves to a dinner at the pub rather than cook over a stove tonight in the cold. It's freezing cold out here at the moment. We might just have a pub meal, I think. Why not?
Sounds good to me, mate. Well, here we are, the last day. We just spent last night in Mole Creek. Not a bad little camping spot, not too crowded. On the Sassafras Creek, we ended up working out it was. We didn't want to go to bed too early last night, so we had dinner and a couple of drinks at the local hotel in Mole Creek Hotel. Doug the publican, top bloke, great little place for a feed and a drink.
A few laughs with Doug, and just watching a few of the other patrons have a bit of a laugh. That was a bit of entertainment in itself.
It's 20 to 9 in the morning. Bit of cloud on the mountains up in front of us. We're going to head through Sheffield, stop there. We haven't got much of a drive at all today, and we're going to catch the boat tonight at 6:30, about 6:30. So we've got all day to pretty much travel only a little way. We'll see what we do.
Summer's day in Shepherdstown, and Eagle in a thermal is a circling round like a tire on a bike rolling down Columbus Street. But Katie got a little look of hope in her eyes, and her arms unfold, and she looked to the skies and said, I'm gonna learn to fly around with you.
Well, I'm glad we stopped in Sheffield. That was really cool, mate.
No, it was.
Interesting place with its murals.
You just don't know what you're going to see or bump into.
I'm just amazed at that mountain up there. That is... what an eerie view. And on a cold morning like this, it makes it look a bit more colder. it's been a successful trip. We've seen some good sights, met some good people, ate some good food.
Drank some good produce, shall we say, Danny?
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
It was good fun.
Good way to finish off the trip. Now, we've got about 7 hours to kill in Deeport, so we might as well be tourists in this town and have a look around.